Hey there! This channel is for foodies. If you enjoy the smell of food, the taste of food, if you think about food constantly, if you love food, if you like food, if you adore food, if you daydream about food, if you're eating something and you're thinking about what you're going to eat next, if you're planning what you're going to cook and then you're planning the next thing that you're going to cook, if you love to see food being prepared, being seasoned, being put into a hot pan, desserts being baked, things being mixed, tasted, a fork going into a moist piece of cake. If you enjoy all aspects of food and you are a nerdy foodie, this station, this channel, whatever you want to call it, is for you. I created it because I want you to have the experience of actually being in my kitchen, my little kitchen with me. So these are not like little shorts. You actually see me from start to finish. I'm taking the food and I'm preparing it. I'm getting it into the pan. You're seeing the finished product and you're actually seeing it on a plate or a sauce or a bowl, whatever I'm putting it in. And then you're seeing me, put the fork or the spoon into it so you can see if it's moist or juicy. You're seeing the finished product. So I want you to actually feel like you're in my kitchen with me experiencing everything. The only thing that you won't have is smell or vision. So why not like, share, subscribe, become a friend to this channel. If you're a friend to this channel already, thank you. I appreciate it. But this is a channel for foodies. That's why it's called That Be More Chick Foodie Cooking Vlogs. That's all you're going to see. You're not going to see me do any commentary. You're not going to see me do anything else except be in my kitchen cooking. So if you love food like I do, you adore food, like I said, why not become a friend of the channel? All right, I'm going to get into this keto lemon pepper chicken. And there's so much more to come. Asian dishes, Mexican, African. I'm going to be trying to experiment with everything. So, just give me some time. And this is a food journey for me as well. But I invite you along. So if you're willing and if you're ready and if you're able, and if you're not scared, then come on, subscribe, like, share. Click the notification bell. That Be More Chick Food Cooking Vlogs. Thanks for being a friend. Here are the ingredients for my one pan. That's right, dinner in one pan. Quick and easy, one pan, keto-friendly, lemon, pepper, garlic, chicken thighs with zucchini. So, look at what I've got. It's so simple. Some zucchini, some lemon, paprika seasonings for my chicken. I have seasoned my chicken with a little bit of seasoned salt, just a little dash of it. Some lemon pepper seasoning. And I'm going to put a little paprika on it. It's been sitting for about 5 or 10 minutes. Have a little onion powder on there. I also seasoned that chicken with a little Mrs. Dash. And I'm going to spray my pan with some nonstick cooking oil. So I'm going to get to cutting my zucchini, cutting my lemon. I've got some garlic that I'm going to get down into my pan. I'm going to get it nice and hot. I'm going to use maybe about a tablespoon, a teaspoon, less than a tablespoon of oil and get my pan nice and hot. And like I said, my chicken's already been seasoned and it's been hanging out, and this is going to be so fast and so quick and so easy. If you're looking for something that you can do on a weeknight when you're tired, you can even do this ahead of time and just heat it up. Like I said, it's keto friendly. You've got your zucchini, you've got your chicken thighs. This also works very well with chicken breasts. Just make sure that they're thin enough. You can pound them or get your chicken breast already thin, but it will work with anything that's skinless and boneless, with fish, with chicken, and the zucchini. You really can't go wrong. So let me get to cutting up the zucchini, getting my pan nice and hot, and see how fast and easy this keto-friendly meal is going to be. Alright, so I've washed my zucchini off and patted it dry, and what you want to do is you want to cut your zucchini. You don't want it too thin, like slivers, but you want it to be about, I would say, like this. So, don't want them thin, you don't want them too thick, you want them kind of in between. And I'm going to making a mess. I'm making a mess, that's what I'm doing. But I'm going to be getting my zucchini into this little bowl because I want to season it. And what I'm going to season it with is a little chipotle for some heat. Just a very tiny amount of seasoned salt. And I'm also going to season it with a little salt-free, just a little small shake of that, and a shake of garlic and herb salt-free as well. Not a lot, just a little. And I'm also going to get some onion powder on that zucchini, and I also want, if you have olive oil, use that. I keep forgetting to get olive oil, but you just want like a, I don't know, like maybe a teaspoon of oil on there. And you want to coat everything. Gonna get a little bit more salt-free on there, but you want to season the zucchini and you want to let it sit. So I'm gonna let this sit for about like 5 minutes. And meanwhile, I've got that pan that is getting nice and hot. And I'm gonna get not a lot of garlic, but just a little bit of garlic down in that pan. So if you don't like garlic, you know, you don't have to do it. Spray a little non-stick in there. Like I said, if you do not like garlic, then, you know, omit it. And as you can see, I'm not using a ton of garlic because garlic is one of those things that I'm okay with it, but I don't want a lot of it, a ton of garlic. So add more garlic, less garlic. It's up to you. And I also want about a teaspoon of oil in that pan. I'm going to start getting these chicken thighs into this hot pan. You want your heat to be at kind of a medium high, just like that. And you want to sprinkle just a little paprika on your chicken thighs. I meant to put it on when they were, you know, just sitting on that plate seasoned, but I forgot. So you want a little paprika because that's going to make your chicken brown really well. How easy is this already? And it's all going to take place in one pan. I'm telling you. All right, so let's turn this heat up a little bit higher. You want to get a nice sear on this chicken. And you know what? I wanted to also say that I usually will put, I know it sounds weird, a little paprika even on my zucchini, because it helps to get a nice sear and makes it nice and brown in the pan. And that chipotle on it really adds like a little kick to this zucchini. See, the zucchini is getting nice and happy just sitting while the chicken is getting done. All right, let's flip this chicken. Nice, juicy, tender chicken thighs. And that's why I chose these chicken thighs, because they are so, I love chicken breasts. You know, they're nice and tender too. But chicken thighs are so juicy. Juicy. Yes, they are. Let's turn this heat up a little bit more, sort of like that. A medium high. It smells so good. At this point, if you felt like your chicken needed any more seasonings, do it. But I'm just going to let this chicken hang out and cook so that it is almost to the point of being done. Another couple of minutes. All right, so the top is on my chicken thighs, and I'm just going to let it go for a few minutes, about 2-3 minutes like this with the top on it. Notice I'm still this one pan. Everything is going to be dinner in one pan and only one pan. So I'm going to let this go for another couple minutes, flip it. It's going to be almost done, and it's going to be time to add my lemon juice and my zucchini. All right, family and friends, I am back. And you see my chicken thighs have been cooking for a couple minutes. Make sure that they're nice and firm. That is going to tell you that they're done. They're nice and seared. You see all that juice that they have created. It smells amazing in here. So what I'm going to do is that chicken thigh is done. I'm going to get my chicken thighs that are done into my bowl. And I'm going to get that zucchini into this pan with the juice, the seasoned zucchini, into this pan. And zucchini does not take long at all. It really doesn't. So you want to get a nice sear on one side of this zucchini. A little bit more non-stick. Maybe about a tablespoon of water. You want your heat very high. gonna let this zucchini go. I'm gonna get a little of the juice, off there. I put the rest of that juice that was in the pan in my bowl. That's got the chicken, cooked chicken in it. So I'm going to just let the zucchini hang out and get nice and seared. And I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back and I'm just flipping my zucchini over. And you see how nice and caramelized it is. It has gotten. This is when you want to add the chicken breast back in. And you want your heat to be right like this nice medium high. And what I'm going to do is little butter. Little butter. You can add as much or as little butter as you want. If you are doing keto, then you would, want more butter. Okay, and at this point, turn my heat down to a very low and take your nice, clean hands that have been washed. I always say clean hands are your best kitchen tool, and we're going to squeeze lemon juice, fresh lemon juice on there. More fresh lemon juice. So the juice of one lemon. It's okay if you see a couple seeds, we can get those out. Or you can always juice your lemons beforehand. And, you don't have to worry about any seeds. All right, y'all, look at this. You cannot beat it. It is healthy. It is keto-friendly. It is gluten-free. All seasonings that I use, including the lemon pepper, Laurie's was seasoned, is gluten-free. So, just gonna cut a lemon. How pretty is that? And it's nice and juicy. You have to make this. This is so easy. If you're not doing keto, you can have this over rice or mashed potatoes. If you are doing keto, of course, you wouldn't have the rice or the mashed potatoes, but you could do I don't know if like couscous or whatever is gluten keto friendly or not, but just this is keto. No mashed potatoes, no, pasta or rice if you are doing keto. But this is perfect all on its own. You can, like I said, if you wanted to have a little piece of bread with it, if you're not doing keto, or rice or pasta or mashed potatoes. For me, I'm just having this with the vegetable. I'm not actually on a keto, lifestyle, but as a type 2 diabetic, I'm trying to have less carbs. So I will not be having rice or mashed potatoes or bread with this. Just this. Feel free to squeeze some extra lemon juice on it. This is good to go. Here it is, y'all. Nice, juicy, tender pieces of chicken thighs, boneless and skinless chicken thighs. Look at the nice brown on the chicken thighs and the seasonings, and look at the zucchini. Some of the pieces of zucchini have become caramelized and just delicious. Juicy, nutritious, skinless chicken, low carb, infused with that fresh lemon flavor. Look at it glistening. That's how juicy and tender and moist. This is not going to be a dry meal with dry chicken, dry vegetables. It is flavorful. It is seasoned well, but not overly salted, and nice and juicy and delicious and tasty. You can eat well and still have flavor and have it be moist, have your food be moist and juicy. I want to thank you for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing, being a friend of in any way to this channel, receiving my notifications so that you do not miss any of my vids as soon as they come out. I am vlogging now every Wednesday. So I will be uploading vlogs on Wednesdays of every week. That's something that I can manage and be consistent with. So please take note of that. Wednesdays is when I'm going to be vlogging that Be More Chick. I hope everybody is doing okay. I wish you all peace and blessings. Make this keto-friendly lemon pepper chicken thighs with fresh zucchini. It is absolutely delicious. It smells amazing in this kitchen. I wish I had smell-o-vision. All right, y'all, until next time, take care. Guys, I want you to look at this tender, juicy thigh meat. Look at that. Look at how tender and juicy that meat is. It's the zucchini is not mushy. The zucchini still has some firmness to it. But look at that chicken. It is perfectly cooked. It is so perfectly moist, tender, and juicy. Look at that. It is seasoned perfectly. You can taste that lemon, the fresh burst of lemon juice. It's just so tender and so delicious. And the best thing is that it's healthy and keto friendly. Make sure you cut your zucchini, you know, kind of like it may be around an inch thick, because then it won't be mushy. As you can see, it's nice and tender and caramelized, but then it's not, you know, just mushy and disintegrating. It still has some life to it. That's how you want your zucchini to be. Mm. You get a fresh burst of lemon juice. Look at that tender, juicy chicken thigh. And feel free to squeeze some more fresh lemon juice on there. Guys, this is delicious. Inexpensive, budget-friendly meal. Yum. I hope you make some today. And if you don't make some today, I hope you make some very soon. My delicious, keto-friendly, lemon pepper garlic chicken thighs with zucchini. Peace. Until next time.